So my name is Sheila Daniels. I'm the producer and director of the musical film Somewhere in England.
Determined to find some fun, me. For the eggs are coming, and no mama's.
As a 19-year-old drama student in 1987, I auditioned for this stage show at a local theatre in West London, and Gordon was the musical director. And well, decades passed, and I never forgot the musical. I was just a Land Army girl on it. It was a full-scale production. And I never forgot the musical, and in 2016 I tried to find out whether it had ever been staged again. It hadn't. I couldn't find any information, but I managed to track down Gordon's widow because he passed away in 1999. I travelled to York. I said I wanted to put it on the stage, and she handed the whole score. It had just been in a drawer for decades, along with many other musicals. And so I put it on the stage in Wimbledon in 2016 with a kind of micro musical with like 12 professional cast. We had sellout shows, great reviews, but I couldn't get a single producer to come and see it. The overall ambition is that it will have a major production at some point, somewhere. Somebody will pick it up. But I couldn't get any producers to come. They don't come unless you're rubbing shoulders or you're in the inner circle. They won't look at it. So this here in 2025 has been my opportunity to maybe give it another platform, give it a new life, and see how far it goes.
We're homesick and we wanna go back home, back home, back home, back home.
Talk to me, honey.
I have to think about Reg.
Look, I knew about you and Reg, but I didn't know it was that serious.
1, 2, 3, 4. Our luck, we'll get on the truck and leave you to some other.
The main problem was bringing together a cast of professionals alongside local amateurs, alongside local non-professionals, non-actors. They were all picked for their singing ability, first of all, apart from the two older characters who I brought in. But yeah, they were all picked for their singing ability, but just trying to get them all in one place at the same time, as I say on one of my other videos, it was like herding cats. You know, just trying to get their schedules. We had a tight schedule, and over sort of 8 to 10 weeks rehearsal, and then 7 consecutive 12-hour days of shooting, black box style, just trying to get them all there. It's a huge amount of material to film. To do a feature film in that amount of time is actually huge. And I just want to really, one thing that I haven't really put across, either on the film Freeway when I've written about the film, or on other interviews. We're on the London Breeze online festival at the moment, which finishes tonight, was my son. My son Tom, he's 26 years old. He did his degree in lockdown, which was not the most positive experience for him. He chose after he finished his degree, got his 2-1, that he needed to kind of break away from it. He'd been in front of a computer, it seemed like forever. And so he moved away from filming for a while. And then in 2024, when I had this idea, I approached him, and he'd never done anything more than a short. He'd only ever done editing. So this was the first opportunity for him to be behind the camera. He did everything. He did all the shooting. He did all the credits, all of the editing. He pulled the whole thing together at 26 years old on his own, without any other team around him. And I'm just so incredibly proud of him. He lost his dad in 2020. He's had a tough time, and he's the most kind of quiet and modest young man ever. And I think to have achieved this for his first film has been amazing.
How do you find the words that you have to say when you have to part? Don't know how to tell you
Our boys will win through, I'm sure of it.
I laughed to fill the air when songs were sung. I'm glad that I was there when bells were rung.
Music has been my life. I've been singing every day since I could speak, and I'm now 58. And I'm a singing teacher. That's really my thing, my career, if you like. But I did musical theatre at college, and I went to drama school, and then I did weddings and events with the band. So the music, actually, a shout out to the MD, this guy called Spanyol. He pulled all of the music together. He played all the instruments bar the drums. He did everything. And we had an amazing drummer called Dave Tandy, and these are guys that I knew from when I was doing gigs and weddings and events. And I'm just someone who, if I have an idea, I find a way to make it happen. So if I want to put on a theatre show with professionals, having never done it before, I'll do it. If I want to make a film, I'll do it. I have to find a way to do things, and I like to challenge myself. But I've always loved musicals. I grew up watching musicals.